Okay, YouTube. I'm back. I'm back. Been a while. So I had kind of some stuff going on, some amp guard related stuff. Almost finished Beam Baron. That'll be good. That proves I'm a nerd. Nothing else will. Um, got the new TCG came out today. Lord Disney's Lorcana, brought to us by Ravensburger. I had a positive experience buying mine, actually. I was expecting a little bit of pushback, probably get to the store and they'd be like, sorry, we don't have your stuff. Um, because of all the comments going back and forth about distribution and allocation. Um, Also, a lot of stuff about stores jacking up beyond the MSRP. Uh, did not happen to me. Coliseum of Games, excuse me, Coliseum of Comics, which is a Northeast Florida chain. I don't know if they have other stores at other places, but as far as the guys up here in Jacksonville, Duval, they did right by me. I got my pre-order discount. They didn't try to jack me up beyond MSRP, and then on top of that, they gave me a whole bunch of other stuff. None of it was really promo stuff, but that's okay. I didn't anticipate there being a lot of promo stuff. I still got some cool stuff. It's all over here to my left. Um, but yeah, Coliseum of Comics did the right thing as far as me and this set. Everybody else's experience, that's on them. I had a good one with these guys. So I bought some stuff. I was only allowed to buy one booster box. They're only selling one booster box per day. I don't know why they're sticking to that rule. I had 3 of them pre-ordered. It's kind of like you're holding them for me anyway, so what's the deal? But anyway, I'm just going to pick them up next Thursday on my payday. Um, I'm going to start, though, with the opening here, and we're going to go through it. We got more than just a booster box. To start with, we got a lot more than just a booster box. I picked up the folio, and we're going to start with this so we have something to put the good cards in. I got some other stuff too in case I get like a foil Taylor Mickey, which if I do that, who knows? So I bought some hard cases for stuff like that. By the way, fun fact on that, PSA, the grading company, they have stopped accepting submissions for the Mickey the Taylor Mickey, because of the number of fakes that they've received. So they're no longer taking any submissions on that because they can't. There's just too many coming in for them to be able to validate it. So probably when that stops, they'll be able to validate it then and go forward from there. So kind of a small folio. You got the strap in front of it. It's got a lot of color. It's got the different inks on the side here. The thing to keep in mind when it comes to TCGs, I don't generally play them. I know a lot of people it's considered cardboard crack, but my thing is I like the art, and I'm a bit of a collector, and this is a very collectible product. Um, so this is it right here. Here's the inside. Four pockets apiece, and then it's also got space for oversized cards too. So I'm kind of excited about that because I happen to have some oversized cards, and we're gonna see how this goes. Um, we're gonna go ahead and seal that back up and set this son bitch to the side here. And if we get some awesome cards, some enchanted cards, you know where they're going. And if it's a foil Taylor Mickey, you know where it's going. Um, if that happens, you'll probably see me put it in the case, but I won't actually tell you I got it. For the record, at this moment, nothing I open is available for sale or trade. I am a collector. That's what I do. So we're going to start, but we already started with this. But I went ahead and picked up the gift set. This looks kind of fun. It's only 4 packs. It was a little on the pricey side for what it is, but you get the 2 tracker tokens, the 4 packs, the 2 oversized cards. You get the 2 playable foil cards, and then 32 damage counters. So, kind of cool. Let's see what it looks like inside here. As soon as I figure out how to open this, what did they do? God, they sold it to me and I can't even open it. Oh, it's going to be like that, isn't it? Well, I'm not keeping the box, so I guess we'll just deal with it. So one of the things people have really talked about is that the major emphasis here isn't so much that they want to make a game that's collectible, which is fine. They want to have something that's playable, which is awesome. You know, the collectability of the game will come later on, if that's your thing. Not saying it should be, just saying if. So it comes in this thing here. So we're gonna have to see exactly what it is. The tokens are actually cardboard. They're actually in the box. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would hope that they would have given us something a little more substantial than that. But it is what it is on that. And so, you know, I'll just have to deal with that. That's the product. Did I buy this for that? No, I didn't. And like I said, I probably won't be playing it, so it won't be a huge deal for me. But nonetheless, there it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the foil cards, go to the large cards, and then we'll open these up. So oh, that's opening so sweet. It's just wax paper, so nothing super special about it. But here we go. Oh, one of the things that I really liked about this particular game and why I went ahead and went for it is the artwork. And I apologize for the camera work. I have discovered there's an arm that I can set up so I can dangle my cell phone in front of the cards and just slide it in underneath. That's going to eventually happen. I spent money on Lorcana instead of buying the art. Why? Because the cards are what I do. The videos I just do to have fun and fuck around online. I like this a lot. Hades is one of my Disney characters, by the way. As far as villains go, Hades, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and Chernobog. Nobody remembers Chernobog. Fantasia. But anyway, and yeah, I do include Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine in that list. They are Disney property now, so they're in the list. And those of you who think that Princess Leia is not a Disney princess, you can suck it. There you go. I said what I said. Cancel me. See if I can. Ooh, you're gonna tell YouTube. I'm being a bit of a jerk. I worked till 9 o'clock tonight. Started at 8, so I'm a little tired, a little grumpy, and then I'm doing this. Wish I could have started it earlier. I just got my dinner. It was Wendy's, so yeah, little on the pissy side. So if I come across pissy, now you know the background behind it. I'm hangry and sleepy. So these are the oversized cards. Again, Mulan and Hades. So there are spots in the binder for the oversized cards. And what's cool about it is not only are there spots in the binders for the oversized cards, but there's actually more than 2. So that means there's a possibility that we're going to see more of these. I don't know how they will fit into the game, if at all. But shit, oversized cards are fun. So I'm not going to bitch. There we go. This thing's coming in handy. So now we're going to move on to the packs. We're going to start here. I wonder if we'll get one of those discard cards. I saw people offer them up for like $200. I'm like, why? All right. So, one of the things I have to do is sort out what's considered to be an enchantment, what's considered to be all of that stuff. There's also a puzzle set This is one of those right here. I believe it is it is the Mickey Taylor. The foil card here is from Aladdin. It's actually a neat looking card too. Prince Ali, Anyway, there we go. Um, Again, I don't know how to determine if this is an enchanted card, if it's just a rare card. That much, I don't know what to tell you on that. Because, well, it is what it is. I mean, if it's a foil enchanted on my first pull, it's going to be a good day. And to start with, I am cycling out anything that has kind of a different icon to it, so that we can start to see what we're dealing with on this. Because I got a lot of character cards here, but I don't know. So let me do a little bit of a quick search here to see exactly what we're looking at, because none of the stuff I have actually tells me. Man, the artwork on these are just, the colors are bright. Yeah, it's kind of cartoonish, but it's so much fun. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick search here real quick to see if there's a way to determine what the rarity of a Lorcana card is, so that I can see those as we go through it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Lorcana card rarities. Not necessarily needing YouTube. I just need something that tells me what they are. Apparently, the secret is actually down towards the bottom of the cards here. So there's an icon right here, down, right by my finger. That fat thing sitting next to the icon, that's my finger. So this is the part that it indicates the rarity of the card. I believe this is actually a common card, and I probably have a ton that are already common. So that is something to take into account here. But there are different ones that aren't, and then there's more than that. So bear in mind, today's opening day on this, so I haven't really paid much attention to what's going on outside of the news I get from people complaining about scalpers and everything. While you complain about people, developing a market and trying to make money off that, I don't know, but apparently there are people who don't like that. By the way, for the record, I will not be trying to do that. That is not the purpose of me collecting this. So the round icon is commons. So the Aladdin card is a common card. There is a second icon for uncommon. Let me show you that one. And like I said, I'm not doing this because I'm trying to scalp it, but we're experiencing this for the first time as far as I go. So that's the uncommon icon. And I've got, on the first pack, I got 3 of those. By the way, a pack consists of 12 cards. And there's some more uncommons. And then the next icon is going to be the rares. And let me make sure here. So the rares are kind of a triangular shape. So let me show you what that looks like. This is the rare. All right. So out of this first pack, I did not get anything beyond a rare, which is okay. It's the first pack. There is the super rare, which is kind of a diamond shape, or not a lozenge, but more diamond shape, and it's silver. And then there's the legendary, which is a pentagon and it's gold. So those are the icons. We got to rare today, and the rares we'll be putting in. Well, we're going to set them to the side for now, and we will sort them out later, so that you know what we're looking at on the rares. I got the Sword of Truth there, and then the Musketeer Tabard. So that's what we're looking at. Everything else was common, uncommon, or that puzzle card. Honestly, I'm kind of excited about the puzzle card. So we're going to set those there. Set those right char. And we'll put the puzzle card with that. Okay. So, second pack. Now, one of the things people want to remember about this particular game is that Ravensburger is actually probably going to be reprinting this particular set. They have stated that's their intent, and that's what they're going to do. And they're doing that in part because that's how they want the game to be. I don't fault them on that. If what you're looking to do is to have people who are playing the game, then that's what you got to do. Okay, so another puzzle piece. Set that over there, and we got another rare here. This is Hades, the king of Olympus, and remember I got the foil one of him also. And then we got a super rare on the second pack. This is Taka, the burning one. Kind of cool. I like it. Right there. A little hard to see in the camera, but maybe it's a little easier. There you go. See that detail? I mean, it's Disney art. That's the truth of it. But still, that's awesome. Okay. The foil card, actually, this is really cool for a foil. My classic Disney film is Sword in the Stone. Hands down, as far as classic Disney films, it's my favorite. Do I remember a lot of the songs or anything with it? Come to think of it, I don't think there are a lot of songs in it. Yeah. But here it is. This is the character right here, Merlin. If there's a Madame Mims, it'll go right next to the Merlin. They needed to make that an enchanted card. That's just my take on it. And then, there's others in here. You got Mufasa and Pongo, Simba. I mean, these are common cards. What's cool about this, just off the top here, is they're making the characters common cards. So if you've got a favorite Disney film and you want a character that you can play, guess what? There's a card for it. It may not be a super awesome card, but the point is you can have a deck with your character. Somebody at Ravensburger, and probably Disney, although Disney says they just licensed the product, probably Disney, was thinking about that and wanting to help the fan base and all of that. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty awesome there. I got Merlin. Do I need Arthur? Yeah. Do I want Madame Mims? Oh, yeah. And she's a villain. She's fun. And she's not one of my top villains, but nonetheless, I like Madame Mims. And so let's see here. We got Minnie Mouse. There's Sebastian, Jetsam. Then there's the Genie, the ever impressive. We've got Cerberus, so from Hades, or from Hercules. Prince Philip. He's so handsome. Yeah, and we've got our first uncommon foil. This is Triton, right? Char. You see that foiling. The thing I hope doesn't happen is a lot of card games, they tend to foil. mean, that they foil will tend to roller pin. I've seen this happen with that Magic cards. It really happened bad with some Cryptic cards. So that is a thing, but it is what it is on that. We'll go ahead and set that over there for now. It's uncommon. The two rares that I got are Let It Go. No, I'm not going to sing that for you. In part because even though I've seen the movie, it's not really mine. It's just not my age group. And then Cusco, which I sort of know what's going on with it, sort of don't. Never really got into this particular show, so I've never really seen it. And then there are rares and stuff. Just kind of a lot of fun stuff on that. So that was 3 out of 4 packs. And already I'm pretty excited about this. So I'm wondering how Chapter 2 is going to go, if they're going to build specialty sets, what's going to happen here. I know there are decks out there, so you can get a deck box. I didn't buy any deck boxes because I don't play. Not that I won't start, but I don't play. So, yeah, just not something I do here. Ooh. Okay, so here's a great piece of artwork. This is Friends on the Other Side. So, The Princess and the Frog. Look at that. Say hello to Dr. Facilier. That's just a common card, but man, that's got some gorgeous artwork. And Megara is also pretty interesting artwork too. Let's see here. What else do we got? So those are the commons. We got some uncommons. And then we've got some rares. Oh, that was cool. Okay. So our rares, we're looking at Maui. We have Hades, Lord of the Underworld. And then the foil rare, so there we go, foil rare, is the Fishbone Quill. So this one gets to go into the binder. And by the way, that makes for my second foil rare, because that Hades, King of Olympus, that is also a foil rare. Now, do I know the values on these? No, I don't. Am I going to check, Val? Yeah, because that's part of the fun of being a collector. Is it going to break my heart if they're worth 10 cents? No, not really. Should it? No, it shouldn't, because we're not here to monetary gain. This isn't a business for me. This is about having fun. Next thing I bought, I got the Lumineers Trove. This is kind of an expensive piece. It was $99. I believe that's around MSRP on it. But we're gonna check it out. I figured this would be kind of a fun one to work with, and so we're gonna see what we're looking at here. That's the big thing. So the Lumineers Trove. Probably should open this first, maybe instead of the binder. It's got a box, so a storage box, place to put the cards. Which I don't know if you know me a whole lot. Well, I know none of you really know me because none of my friends pay attention to anything I do. I don't blame them. I do a lot of weird shit. But what it comes with to start with is a player's guide. That's kind of important there. It also has 2 deck boxes. So one's got Mickey. Ooh, hope I get that card. It's also got Aurora, and then the other one has got Moana and the other Mickey. It comes with, what else we got in here? It has more counters, and then we'll set those counters there. It finishes up with 8 packs. So, pretty straightforward stuff on this. The fact that it's got the box is important because now, as I'm opening these 8 packs, I got a place to put this stuff. The Lumineers, the Player's Guidebook, and the counters, I'm going to deal with that stuff later because it's not super important to me right now. And the deck boxes, if I decide to start playing, we'll deal with them then. But in the meantime, let's open some packs. Make sure I get it upside right. There we go. All right. Another puzzle card. And so here we go. This is kind of a cool Goofy card. Goofy's movies always kind of are that way, aren't they? Oh, here it is. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Yeah. I can't sing. Anybody who has to make comments on that, you'll get blocked. All right. There's our commons and uncommons out of the way. We have another Hades, King of Olympus. So although it's rare, it's probably not that rare because that makes the third one I've opened. Third, maybe fourth. We have a foil Elsa. This is a common. And then another rare, which is Lady Tremaine. So that's kind of a neat set. I know who Lady, as far as the character goes, I know Cinderella, Lady Tremaine, but beyond that, I don't give a shit about it. Let's see what the next one is. Okay. So we're going through the... Ooh, here's a nice one. Maleficent. Right there. And it's not the only nice one. There's Tinkerbell. By the way, if you look on Pornhub, there are some awesome Tinkerbell. Yeah. That does not make me a pervert. Well, maybe a little bit. The actresses are all adults. All right. So we're looking at... We've got King Triton again for our foil. And there's our puzzle card. And then another Hades and a Musketeer Tabard for the rares. So as far as rares go, Hades must not be that rare because that's like the fourth one I've gotten. So going through here, and if I see some with some interesting artwork, I'll pull it out for you guys so you can see it, such as this Prince Eric. It's kind of a neat piece. I like that. And actually, there's an awesome looking Rafiki here too. Actually, here's another really good one. Dr. Facilier's cards. That one is an uncommon, by the way. And then go ahead and put that off to the side. And our foil is actually Prince Eric. That's a common. There's the foiling. And then we have another enchanted Taka. Not enchanted, but super rare. And then a Sword of Truth. So those are the rare and the super rare in that. think what we're going to do, instead of storing them over on the other table, I'm just going to set them all right in here like this. And that should hold up pretty well for me, actually. Kind of some neat artwork on the front. That needs to be a foil right there, enchanted. That would be awesome. I don't know if it's an enchanted card or not, but either way, it's looking awesome. Okay. Puzzle card. Go through here. Here's another Sword in the Stone one. Develop your brain. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow. That's 2 of them in a row. All right. So these are both uncommons, but they're both Musketeer cards, one on top of the other, which says there may be some issues with how they're sorting cards. But Goofy and Donald. I like the Goofy. That's the one that caught my attention. And when I pulled it to the side, there was Donald right underneath it. And so our foil is a foil Mickey. So just a common. And then our rares is Jafar, which this one's got some really good artwork in it. And then we have Ariel. So those are our 2 rares out of that pack. Now, at D23 this last year, they offered some pretty sweet promos. And then on top of that, at Gen Con, they had some promos on this stuff. And it looked pretty awesome. I wish I could have gone, but sadly, I have a life to live. And that meant I couldn't be at those. One, I don't have a D23 membership. My sweetheart, when she was offered one, says she didn't want it, so we didn't get it. And now I'm kicking her every day for it. I don't actually kick her. She deserves a lot better than that. But my point is, she could have said yes. Oh, so we have our first foil. Well, we have another foil rare that's not Hades. It's Flotsam. So that one's pretty cool. We have a rare here, which is Iago. Kind of decent. And then we have our first enchanted, which it's not a foil, which is disappointing, but it's an enchanted card. So that is it right there, Taka. So remember, I have a rare or a super rare Taka, but now we have an enchanted one. Enchanteds are supposed to be hard to get, and my understanding is seeing one of them in a box is hard enough. Getting 2 of them is a real challenge. And getting a foil one is like, whoa. So it is what it is on that. The point is, we now have an enchanted, and I'm putting that along with the foil rare into the binder. If that had been an enchanted rare, we'd be putting, or foiled enchanted, we'd be putting it into a hard case. Not because, well, I've said it at least a dozen times now, so I'm not going to say it again. All right. Next one here. Puzzle card. Oh, here's an. Oh, that's a good card too. Another common. It's Archimedes. All right. So here's the foil. It's an uncommon Ursula's Cauldron. It's okay. But our rare, well, actually, we have another super rare. It's Mickey Mouse, the Wayward Sorcerer. And then our rare is Zeus, God of Lightning. So that's pretty cool. Let me get that super rare in the binder here. Okay. Sorry if I'm not real talkative in this video or dropping a whole bunch of punchlines or anything. Not that I drop a whole lot because I'm really not that funny. But yeah, I'm just kind of tired tonight. And the only reason I'm doing this is because timing is of the essence. And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'd probably be in bed right now, dreaming about work tomorrow because that's where I go to relax. Our foil card is Elsa. And then the two rares in this pack are Let It Go and Cruella de Vil. Actually, the Cruella is pretty good looking as far as cards go. And I've already shown you the Let It Go before. Those are pretty decent. Okay, so last pack for this particular box, which is the Illumineers Trove. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Okay, so our foil is Jasmine. And then our rares are Ursula's Shell Necklace, and we got another Enchanted. There's the Shell Necklace. Put that in my rare pile. Go ahead and put these common and uncommons in their pile. And then our Enchanted is Belle. Again, not a bad looking card, really. I mean, there are better ones out there as far as the artwork goes, but still, it's decent looking. Because it's enchanted, it goes in the binder. There we go. And that is the end of the Illumineers Trove. However, it's not the end of our show. I picked this up too. I've got two more of these that I've got on pre-order that I'll be able to pick up later this week or early or sometime next week or whatever. But the point is, we have this. So just kind of looking this over. My initial concern is it didn't come sealed. So is it sealed? Well, technically, yes. However, this allows room for fuckery. And that's my issue on it. So let's see if any fuckery happened. So they are display boxes. That's the first thing about them. There is 24 in each box. 12 cards apiece. So that means 3 stacks of 8. And we're going to see what we got. Hopefully the pulls on this were just as good as that Lumineer Strobe. We ended up with 2 Enchanteds. Would I like to have had a foil Enchanted? Yeah. But the point is, we got 2 Enchanteds. Actually, they're over here because I put them in the binder. So first pack, huh? Nice thing about having an open box is I can put some of the garbage away in there now. Here's our puzzle card. Nice Peter Pan. By the way, buying Lorcana cards is not a sign that I have a Peter Pan syndrome. Just saying. Well, that's a fun card. Here's Tigger. Just another uncommon. Which is proven to be more uncommon than the Hades. Ooh, that is a nice card. Our foil is Sudden Chill. So that is a 101 Dalmatians. You can see that's Cruella in the back. And then our rares are Zeus, God of Lightning. And then Simba, Returned King. Okay, next pack. By the way, I think there is some rarity going on with the puzzle cards too. I seem to keep pulling the same ones over and over again. Okay. Oh, so we have another rare foil, Cusco. And then we have Let It Go for a rare. And then we have a super rare in Aladdin. So that pack actually gave us 2 that we need to put in the binder. Also, I seem to be noticing that the cards I'm pulling for the puzzle all seem to be corner pieces. Not sure why that is. But we'll see how this goes here. So, That's a nice looking card. It's an uncommon. Shield of Virtue. I like that. And then our rares are Hades, King of Olympus. That's like my fifth one. And then a Cusco. And then Magic Broom, which is a common, but that's the foil. Okay. Another puzzle piece. And first stitch card right there. I've gotten Lilo, but this is the first stitch. Here's another example of why I think there may be some issues with sorting. There's two Donald Ducks back to back. Okay. And so we have another rare foil. That's Hades, King of the Underworld. And then I have Mickey Mouse, Artful Rogue as a super rare. And then the rare is Plasma Blaster. I'm getting pretty happy with this, actually. This is going to be a lot of fun to collect. I'm not going to stop here. Okay, so Pascal is our foil. It's an uncommon. And then I got Iago and Lilo for rares. Here they are. It's kind of a neat one. This is Hercules here. It's just a common, but the card is still fun looking. Okay, and so our uncommon is Gaston. Excuse me, our foil, not an uncommon, it's a common foil. And then we have another super rare Mulan. And then the rare is Ariel. Okay. Oh, this is kind of a fun looking, or two fun looking commons. We have Timon, and then there's Dr. Facilier. So those are kind of interesting. And our foil is Hakuna Matata. Oh snap! This wasn't something I was expecting. Oh snap! That's a fun looking card. Here's a enchanted. Wish it were foil. This is Stitch. That is just all sorts of excitement and fun. And then I've got Elsa, Spirit of Winter, as another enchanted. Again, wish it was foiled. Interesting that I pulled both of those out of the same pack. So in the future, I'm going to try to shorten these videos up because this has taken actually quite a while to go through. I shouldn't have done all of it in one shot, but I wanted to give you guys a chance to see all of the product that they have available. And even if it's just a long video, I thought it would be at least fun to make sure you guys got to see it all. So it's kind of why I'm also kind of going through it quickly. Here's your uncommon Cheshire Cat, or excuse me, your foil. It's still an uncommon. And then the rares are Jafar, and then the Sword of Truth. Okay. And our foil is Break, so just a common. And then we have Robin Hood for a super rare, and Musketeer Tabard for a standard rare. I like the Robin Hood. That is kind of cool, actually. I think it might be the first Robin Hood card I've seen so far out of these pulls, too. Robin Hood's always kind of a classic one. So out of this set, I'm not quite sure what is really the Holy Grail, because I've seen like 3 different cards that all people would really kind of fight over. There seems to be a Stitch out there that's pretty rare. That's enchanted and foiled. That's the stipulation. They have to be enchanted and foiled. I guess there's an Elsa that's also fitting that bill. And then, of course, there's the Taylor Mickey. But even that, with the Taylor Mickey, do you have a Gen Con or a D23 Taylor Mickey? And, that's kind of where you got to draw your lines at, I guess. Okay, so our foil card is Bell, Be Prepared, or Inventive Engineer, I guess is the way to put it. So it's an uncommon. And then we also have here Be Prepared, which is the actual rare. And then we have another enchanted, which is another Taka. So I would say this is probably not that hard to get, considering I've picked up two of them in my drafts today. Granted, I've got a lot of cards, so there's that, but still, I got two of them. The upside is we have gotten a lot of enchanteds that I was concerned that I wouldn't be seeing a whole lot, and we've gotten quite a few actually. Having two of them come out of one pack was a bit unusual, but hey, there it is. All right. So there's that. Okay. All right. So, we got a foil super rare. Ooh, I like this card too. It's a whole new world. I really like the way that one turned out. And then actually we have another super rare in here from the same movie, Genie. And then the rare from this pack is Moana. Here we go. All right. Okay, so this is actually a good pull too. So we have Maurice, world famous inventor, and that is a foil rare. And then we got two super rares. I have Maximus, and we have Tomatoa from Mulan. So all three of those end up in the binder. So I think my only beef about the binder, a little small. That's really it. And I think it's actually for the most part it's going to hold everything. But remember, I've got two more boxes to pick up. Okay. So Philo TT's whatever is the rare. And not the rare, the foil. And then the rares are Maurice and Cruella de Vil. Kind of another Tinkerbell that looks good. Okay. So we have a foil uncommon Maximus. And then we have a couple of rares. Actually, we have a super rare and a rare. So the rare is Dr. Facilier. There we go. And then the super rare is the Queen, Wicked and Vain. And you know where super rares go. So let me get it in there. All right. So the foil is, it's got a sword, picture of Abu. And then, we got another enchanted, Maleficent. That is an awesome looking card. That is just a full on badass looking card. If it were foil, I probably would have gotten it chub and creamed. And then we got a rare, which is Stitch. Like Stitch. Okay, this is kind of an interesting card. This is Olaf. I mean, being Olaf. And the one right underneath it's another uncommon. This one is the Beast is Mine. It's got a lot of interesting artwork to it. There we go. So our foil is Control Your Temper. Just a common card. And then our rares, one of them is really interesting here. One is Mickey Mouse, Musketeer. Let me show you that one real quick. So that is our third Musketeer. Remember, I got Donald and Goofy already. And then I've got Ursula's shell necklace. So those are both rares. And then Nice pack. We're getting through these here. I know it's been over an hour, guys, but we're just getting through these now. Okay. So our rare, which is a foil, is Simba, the Returned King. And then, oh shit, that's a good pull. I got Fishbone Quill as a rare. And then we have another enchanted, which is the Beast. Unleash the Beast. So that was actually a pretty fortunate little pull for that. And let me get them into the binder. I did not decide where I was going to draw the line at before starting this video. So what I've done is if it's a foil rare or better, it goes in the binder. If it's a super enchanted or an enchanted, it goes in the binder. Uncommons and those, they're going in the box just to make things easier for me so that I have space, because I don't know how many I'm going to pull that are enchanted or anything like that. So just kind of what we're having to do here. Okay, so our rare, or excuse me, our foil is Prince Eric, another common. And then we have Maleficent for a rare card. There we go. And then for a super rare, we have Marshmallow. And I don't know what this is from. This is not something I think I've seen. Or if I have, I don't remember it. All right. And we're starting to get through these. We're down to, we're on pack number 6 right now. And I think that the puzzle pieces, there's only 4 and not 9. Okay, there we go. So our foil is Archimedes. And then we got a couple of super rares here, actually. I have A Whole New World standard, and then another Mickey Mouse Wayward Sorcerer. So a couple of super rares on that. This is a fun looking card. Mad Hatter. Oh, that's cool. All right. So, oh shit. I don't know if it's worth anything. I'll show it to you here all in just a few moments. Yeah. So first, let me clean up my mess a little bit. There we go. So we're going to start by talking about these two, and then we'll move to that. So what we've got is a couple of rares. Poisoned Apple. This was the one that I said, oh, that's kind of a neat looking card. I like this one a lot. Poisoned Apple's got a lot of fun iconography around it. And then the other rare is Grab Your Sword. So I hadn't seen these two in the poll yet. And then the reason I grabbed a slab and put one in a slab is we got an enchanted foil. I don't know if you can see the foiling on it. It's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can make it easier for you to see here. I can pull it out of the slab momentarily. Probably drop it and bang up all the corners now. So you can sort of see that foiling a little bit better now. When I do that, you can kind of see it. So, yeah, that I don't, I'd have to look into it to see if it's worth grading or not, because I don't know. And again, it's not about the monetary value; it's about collectability. Um, it's an enchanted rare. I mean, an enchanted foil. Sorry. So the collectability could be pretty high on it. Again, I don't care if I sell it. That's not what I'm here for. But being able to say, hey, I've got one that's in perfect condition, and you don't. Well, ha ha ha. Or just not be a dick about it at all. Just kind of like, yeah, I got one. I don't know. I kind of like the option one and being a dick. There we go. See what we got here. Tigers are foil. It's uncommon. And then a couple of rares. We got Do It Again and Part of Your World. So I hadn't seen those as the rares yet, so that's kind of cool. Down to 3 packs, so we're moving along on this. Okay. What's going on with that? So this is different. This is a full art card here, guys. So I have not seen this. I don't know what the deal with it is. That is a different type of foiling too. That is really cool. I'm gonna have to look into this one. It's Simba Return King. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen a full. This is the first full art card I've seen. And it's got a different icon that I haven't seen before either. Then we've got a super rare. Wow, that was a good pull. Shit, that was a good pack. I've got Tinkerbell for a super rare. And then I've got Gantu, Galactic Federation Captain for an enchanted. Let me get these out of the way here. And for the sake of just maintaining the card and making sure it doesn't get damaged, I'm going to put this one inside a sleeve here. And I'm going to put it in a hard case because it would suck if it's like super hard to get and I accidentally ruin it. Considering it's the only full art card I've pulled out of these boxes, and it's not just like some common full art card, and it's got a different kind of foiling and all that. I don't want to risk breaking it or wrecking it or whatever you want to use as a phrase. Yeah, here you go. So with the glare, it's a little bit hard to see, but you can kind of see it's the full art and it's got the foiling there. I know you can see it because I can see it. That's really kind of cool. And let me go ahead and get these other two in the binder. Okay. So our foil is Stampede. And then we have our rare is Scar. And then for our super rare, we have Stitch. So this box started out kind of slow, but it's really picked up. I'm kind of impressed with it. That's not a bad box, actually. I was kind of initially going, it's not going to be anything special or anything like that. And then we get that full art card that I didn't even know was a thing. And we've got a bunch of enchanteds. We got a foil enchanted. So yeah, I mean, we've got some stuff going on with this box. There we go. And last pack, and then we're all good for the night. All right, that is the commons and uncommons that went in the box. So we've got Work Together as our final foil. And then we have two rares. We have, actually, one is Maui, which you've already seen Maui once. And then the other one we have, it's really kind of a neat one, Dr. Facilier, Agent Provocateur. You see a little better that way? I like that purple and green look. It's kind of cool. All right, so lots of rares. I'm going to be doing some research tonight on what that one is and see where things go from there, I think that's actually probably the most exciting part about this so far is we got something I don't recognize. In the meantime, yeah, they can sit over here for now. There. What's nice, all those cards just fit right into that. Nice and easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. MTG, we could use more boxes like that. That's kind of cool. We'll worry about the deck boxes later. And I'm going to probably go through the player's guide tonight, see what all we got going on there. But in the meantime, we have this binder here, which I'm not going to do that because that actually tends to ruin the cards. So no. But everyone, have a good night. Thank you if you watched this with me. I know it was a long video and not a lot going on in it, but we got some good polls, and that's what's important. Talk to you later. This is the Northeast Florida D&D Miniature Madman signing off.